Hi there, my name is Elizabeth. I am the Program and Events Coordinator for the Upper Valley Business Alliance, and I'm here to show you how to get the most out of creating events in ChamberMaster. So where are these events getting posted? They're getting posted on UVBA's website directly. We have an events page where people can find local events. They're also going to be popping up in Google searches. Sometimes our website pops up in addition to your own business or organization website, so it's really important to get your event on as many different pages as possible so that when people are searching for events on Google, they're coming up with these different websites. The events are also posted on our app, Local UV. So if you go to the app and you click on play/events and scroll down, you'll see events calendar as one of the icons, and all of the events that are posted on ChamberMaster also get posted directly onto our app. That's just another way for people to find things that are happening here in the Upper Valley. When I am creating the weekly newsletter, Local Upper Valley, I am looking at our calendar and I am pulling member events to put into the newsletter that goes out on Friday. So that's another way that your events are getting marketed through us. So let's take a look at our website to see what it looks like. If we go to uppervalleybusinessalliance.com, we go over to events and click events calendar. There's a bunch of different ways that you can view this. This is a grid view right now. So we see all of these different events that are happening this week. You can also have a list view, and you can also do a calendar view. Now, when you go back to the grid view, you'll notice different graphics here that comes into play. So let's talk about what information you need when you are posting an event. You want to make sure that you have detailed information about your event so that people who are looking at these events can get as much information as possible from one posting and they don't have to go searching for other information. You want to make sure that you have updated and correct contact information so that if somebody has questions, they can reach out to the correct person. And really importantly, you want to make sure that you have graphics. Graphics on the website is going to make your events page look more appealing. It's going to get people to click on it and look for more information. There are 3 different graphics that I would suggest that you have. First is a logo for your business or organization, preferably square-shaped, but rectangle works as well. And then you want to have your event graphic in 2 different formats, a skinny landscape and then a portrait or square. I'll show you why in a second. And then lastly, you want to make sure that your graphics are in the correct format because ChamberMaster can only accept JPEGs, GIFs, and PNGs. So let's take a look at some of these listings. You'll notice that a lot of these listings don't have anything here. That's because they didn't upload a logo in. So it looks really nice when you have your logo there because then they have something to click on. So if we click on a logo and we go directly to the event page, there are 3 different places where you can put images. So that logo ends up here in the upper left-hand corner. Then here is where the skinny banner is. That can go all the way to the edge. And then up here on the right-hand corner above the date and time and location is where your event graphic is going to go. If we look at a different one, the CCBA has skinny graphics that they put on their website, and they work really nicely here as well because it takes up the whole space. So if you don't know how to convert an image to a JPEG or something else that works, you just go to Google. If I have a WebP image, I want to convert it to a JPEG. I just go to one of these free converters. I use Cloud Convert because it's the one that comes up. And then you're going to add a file, my logo as WebP, and then you're going to click Convert. And then once it's converted, you can download it. I've already done it, so it isn't going to do it again. So now that we know all of the information that we need, let's head over to ChamberMaster and let's create an event. So here is what your ChamberMaster looks like. You're going to go to Events, and then you're going to click Add Event. And then this is where all of your information is going to go. So first of all, event title, the super cool show. You're going to want to unclick all day event unless it is an all day event. And then you're going to want to put in the date. We'll do Friday the 13th. And it'll end there, and then you're going to want to click the time it starts. We'll say it starts at 7 p.m. and the time it ends, it goes until 8 p.m. Recurrence is really helpful for when you have a recurring event. If it's a one-time event, you don't need to do anything with this. If it is a recurring event, for example, if it's weekly or if it is even monthly, you can use the weekly one. I would suggest that. If you click on weekly and then you want to click every week or every other week, whatever it is, and then if there is an end date, make sure you click the end date. We'll pretend there's an end date, so we're going to go until the end of February, and then you're going to select the days that it goes until. So if this is an event that happens every weekday, like it's an after-school program or something, you would click Monday through Friday, or maybe it's just a Tuesday, Thursday, you can click Tuesday, Thursday. If it's a weekend event, you can click Saturday and Sunday. There's a lot of different options there for using recurring. You can also just put in individual events if that works better for you. Description, this is where you're going to put all the details about your event. You do not need to put contact information. You don't need to put day and time because that's going to go somewhere else. Meta description, this is what's going to be visible if you were to post this somewhere else. So for example, if you were to put this event page on social media like Facebook, Facebook usually gives the first couple of sentences of your event. So that's where if you want something different than what is in here, you can put that there. You can also just copy all of the details and put them in here. But you want to make sure you have something in there because it helps with search engines. Search description, if you are working on SEO, search engine optimization, this would be a place where you would want to put key phrases so that when somebody is Googling an event, this page will pop up because you have your SEO phrases located in here. Location, you're going to put your location, 123 Sesame Street. It's always helpful to put the town and then the zip code so that somebody can just Google Maps the event location. And then here is where you put the date, time, Friday, December 13th. It's always helpful to put that. And then from 7 to 8 p.m. is what we put. Fees, if you have a fee, you can put it in there. A lot of these events are free, which is fantastic. Contact information, make sure you have your updated contact information. So I'm going to put my name in here. I can spell it right. And then you would put your email in there. Website, make sure you have a website that they can go to. Now, event categories. This is super important. In addition to choosing what type of event it is, if it's arts and culture maybe, it's a community event, it's a festival, you also want to be paying attention to daily event and ongoing event. So if this is a one-time event, make sure that you click daily event. If this is a recurring event that happens once a month, once a week, you want to click ongoing event. The reason for that is because when you go on the app and you're looking at the events, they get categorized into daily event and ongoing event. So you want to make sure that your event is visible in those two categories. So make sure that you are clicking daily event if it's a one-time event and ongoing event if it's happening more than once. Here is where your photos get uploaded. So we've got the event header photo. This is going to be the long, skinny photo that you want to add. And again, it needs to be in one of these formats. So you're going to choose that. I've got a long, skinny photo here that I can add. There you'll see what it'll look like. Then you have the main event photo. This is the one that's going above the date and time on the right-hand side. This can be square. This can be rectangular. So I've got a square one here that I can add. And then search results logo. This is where you want your business or organization logo. I recommend square. If you don't have a square, rectangle will work as well. And again, they have to be JPEG. They cannot be WebP or something else. So GIF, JPEG, PNG, all work. So your logo goes here. You can also add gallery photos. Those will be in the body of the events page. We don't really use map service. You can add a video if you'd like to, but once you're finished adding all of that in, you can either save it as a draft or you can submit it for approval, and then it comes to me and I'll take a look at it and make sure that it is includes all of the information that you need. So thank you for listening. If you have any additional information about creating an event in ChamberMaster, feel free to reach out to me and I will help you as best as I can. Thank you so much.